Hi everyone, here is my Module 8, Leading with a Moral Compass. First, I discussed a little bit about each article and kind of summarized. So the first article, Moral Compass, some of the important points I found were that a leader must possess integrity and a moral compass. People must trust you if you are their leader. You need to find a true north in your life. You must find and decipher a line dividing right and wrong. And one of the most important things I found that this author or that this presenter said is that do not ever come close to that line. Your personal life is not your own business if you are a leader, so keep that in mind when you are making decisions that you think might only affect you. You also need to learn what integrity reflex is, knowing what is right and wrong, and committing to do what is right always. Having a moral compass was the second article. Some of the main points were the values about our values about how we are raised and moral obligations make up our moral compass. Always put people first in your decision making. Don't make decisions based on things or policies. Make decisions based on people. Some of the tips were respect individual dignity. People fulfill the expectations you place upon them. For example, if you don't have high expectations for a student, that student will not ever meet those expectations. They'll only do what they think you want them to, or what they think you view them as. Treat everybody fairly and be honest. The third article was Concepts Unwrapped Moral Emotions from Macomb School of Business. Some of the important things I took from that are our moral judgments and moral actions are based on reason, intuitions, and emotions. Self-conscious emotions or guilt motivate people to follow society's norms. Other praising emotions like gratitude stimulate people to act more generously and helpful. Some suffering emotions like sympathy, compassion, and empathy encourage people to help others in need. One thing that I found the most interesting of this article is this video is when the presenter said we can thwart dehumanization with empathy. I felt like that was very powerful. The fourth one was Set Your Moral Compass, True North by Mintz. In this article, he discussed True North is the right path to ethical decision making. Follow the golden rule in order to get to your true north. And how do you know if actions are right or wrong? You need to ask yourself questions like, are actions just, fair, and equal? Are actions honest, empathetic, respectful, and even more? The final article was called The Moral Compass by Brian Orchard. He said, morality is considered to be the basis of character and is wrapped around ethics. Different people have different moral compasses. Society must establish and recognize what is right and what is wrong in order to truly have a more common moral compass. Here is my own little diagram that I created. In the middle I wrote moral compass, and I said things that lead to my moral compass is acknowledge a clear difference between right and wrong, put people first in all decision making, and that empathy is key when making those decisions. I also included a reference page. And finally, an addendum. I said Module 8 correlated directly with Standard 2, especially with Component 2.3, because it focused on ethics, not only in education, but also in your personal life. Reflecting on this assignment, I realized how intertwined our personal and professional lives may be as educators, and it is important to have a strong moral compass to live by the ethics and morals that I preach. Finally, for relevance, I said this assignment gave me a better knowledge on how important ethics and morals are, both in the classroom and in my personal life. It has given me a greater understanding for how to be a good and effective leader.